Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and happy birthday if today's your birthday. And welcome to another new recipe video on my channel. This one's really fun because I am sharing some of the really yummy summer recipes that I've been loving to make lately, as well as a new recipe that we tried for the first time in this video, which it turns out so good, you guys. And that one has a special surprise guest who I know you'll be shocked to discover is Tara. So many good recipes in this video though, so I hope it helps to inspire you, and let's go ahead and get into it. We are here with our first summer recipe that I'm gonna be showing you guys, and this one is just really simple but really yummy. We're gonna be making salmon and a peach salad. Can't get more simple and delicious than that. We're gonna do like a nice lemony, fresh tasting salmon with the salad. I think it's gonna be a really good combo. So simple, quick dinner, barely any dishes, very ideal for a weeknight. So let's get into it. I am already preheating the oven to 400. I'm going to put down some aluminum foil on our pan and start by seasoning our salmon. So we're gonna do just a really nice, simple seasoning here with this. Going to start with some olive oil. Just a small drizzle on both. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, and then lemon. I'm just using my trick of using a little mini strainer here to avoid getting the seeds on there, which works really well. I wasn't sure if I was going to use a whole lemon or half a lemon. It seems like half of mine is going to be enough. And then I'm literally just going to rub them down to make sure that they all got a little bit of that coverage on them. Since those pieces are sort of smaller pieces of salmon, I'm just going to start with 10 minutes on my timer, and we will check on them at that point and see if they need maybe a minute or two longer. By the way, it doesn't have to be salmon. You can use whatever kind of protein you like and just season it up in some sort of yummy, lemony, fresh seasoning that you think would taste good. So lots of freedom there. And now for our salad. So I sort of like to just like cut and assemble as I go rather than cutting everything and then assembling. So that's the way that we're going to do this. For our base, we are going to use arugula and some little gem lettuce. I'm just gonna cut up one of these 4 heads. And that will be enough for 2 salads, one for me and one for Con. So I'm a fool and wasn't recording when I chopped this up, but washed my lettuce and I'm just splitting it evenly between the 2 bowls. Arugula. Now I don't always do this with my salads, but when I'm making a salad for dinner, I like to season the lettuce before I add anything else or the dressing. So I'm gonna use just a little bit of olive oil. Just a smidge in each, and just a few cracks of salt. Not too much because there's gonna be plenty of other stuff going in here, but I just find this makes everything taste a little better. Ooh, it's looking yummy. I think I'm gonna give it uno momento more. 60 seconds later, we have our salmon out and our peaches in our bowl. Look at how beautiful and colorful this is looking. I am very excited about this. All of our veggies are in now. We're gonna add some prosciutto and then make our dressing. How freaking beautiful do these look? We're just gonna keep this really yummy, simple, easy, starting with some good olive oil. I'm gonna use a pretty good amount since I am making enough dressing for me and Connor. I'm also going to use the other half of that lemon that we didn't use on our salmon, so that worked out. Gonna put some minced garlic in there. Pretty good amount. You know I like my garlic. Some Dijon mustard, salt, and my favorite ingredient for this, some hot honey. Don't forget to taste it to make sure it doesn't need anything. More honey. That's the stuff. Pouring most of the dressing over each of the salads. I'm gonna save a little bit. And the finishing touch, burrata. Just splitting one burrata ball between the two of us. Gosh, that looks so good and creamy. Dying over here. And now the rest of our dressing. In particular, make sure it goes right onto that burrata. Let's try it, shall we? I'm gonna start with a bite of the semmel. Mmm, so yummy.
Right?
And now the salad, I'm sad that I have to ruin it, but it's gotta be mixed.
It is very pretty.
Right? Isn't it beautiful looking?
So many flavors.
Hot diggity dog.
Hot diggity dog. I've said it better myself, baby.
Just that good.
Just that good.
There's nothing else to say about it.
Gotta really earn a hot diggity dog.
That's right, and I think I've done it.
I'm so.
Well, friends, it is the next day, and I have to warn you, I've had a couple drinks, so I'm feeling slightly tipsy. I feel like the mouth is not cooperating with me, which is always the first thing that goes for me. Like, I just can't make words correctly. So this has been your warning, but I have Tara over for dinner tonight. We're gonna make a really yummy summer dinner, which I'm really excited for. And we're just starting off with a really simple caprese. I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory. I'm not really gonna explain it. It's just tomato, and I am using burrata instead of mozzarella, so I guess that's the one slight change. But we have these really beautiful fresh heirloom tomatoes here, which I'm really excited for. So let's make it. Okay, taste test of the caprese.
I'm so excited.
Let's do it.
All my favorite things.
Dings. Oh, it's so good.
Immediately, it hit my tongue and I was like,
It's quality.
yeah. The tomatoes are fresh.
Oh, so good.
Burrata fresh.
I'm
I'm very happy to be here right now. Very happy.
I am honored.
Yum! I am honored. Thank you.
So I'm gonna start a dinner now. Basically I'm making this like half, what is that called? Like zucchini pasta? I feel like there's a better
Zoodles.
Zoodles, thank you, that's what I was looking for. Half zoodles, half actual spaghetti dish. I saw this recipe on TikTok, but as always, I'm innovating it and changing it and just making it what I want it to be. But I love the idea of like mixing actual spaghetti with zoodles, so.
No, your additions are better than the TikTok.
I'm very excited. We're making it less healthy, but you know, fuck it, who cares?
We're the best.
So I'm just going to start by, my zoodles are frozen. That's all I can find at the store. So I'm just gonna take these out and put them in a strainer in the sink, and then I'm going to boil some water and cook some spaghetti. And then I will drain the spaghetti over top of the zoodles, which will help them cook a little bit, throw them back in the pot, and then we'll get going. But that's basically what I'm going to be up to right now. Okay, we have our pasta and our zoodles in our pot here. I don't have any heat here, but like it's obviously still hot in this area, so we're just rolling with that for now. And now comes the fun part of we're just gonna play around. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna put a chunk of boursin, and by a chunk I mean the whole thing of boursin, into this pot. We'll probably need to use heat at some point, but I'm gonna start with no heat to make this really nice and cheesy. We're gonna use olive oil, we're gonna use some garlic, and we're just gonna sort of see what comes together.
It's gonna be so good.
We're just playing around here, experimenting.
Just the way we like it.
Oof.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, there goes a full thing of boursin.
R.I.P.
It smells very good. Here, have a little bite.
Yeah, I was just gonna go in anyways.
Oh my god. Like, I'm sorry, this is fucking amazing.
It's the best cheese I've ever tasted in my life.
The nice olive oil from the farmer's market. Since we're going to be able to actually taste it in this. And I'm gonna use like a fair amount. I don't know how much, but whatever, we're just going for it. We're gonna do red chili flakes. And I think now is when I'm gonna turn the heat back on, just on like medium, low, medium, whatever, I don't know. And let this start to melt down and mix together. And we're gonna see how the sauce comes. And I saved some pasta water so we can like make it a little bit like saucier and creamier. We're gonna see what happens here.
All right, Pee-wee. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Right? It's gonna be good. I just want to taste this and see what it needs. Oh, I already know what it needs actually, but.
Is it so good?
I'm gonna do a little bit more of a bite, just slightly.
What does it need?
Salt.
Okay.
And it needs lemon.
Lemon!
To help it feel a little bit fresher, more summery. And probably a little bit of pepper too. Doing my favorite trick, a little mini strainer so that the seeds don't go in.
Brilliant.
And we're just gonna squeeze. This is about half a lemon. I use the smaller half, but I just feel like this is gonna just really like brighten up the flavors, make it really fresh and nice.
I love that you're a chef.
A full chef.
No, you are though. This is a dream come true.
It's really good. You wanna try?
I do.
Yeah, good.
Desperately, I've been waiting for this moment.
And let me know if you think it should use something.
Okay, do you think it needs anything?
I don't know exactly. Pretty good, right?
I don't know what it would need. Pretty freaking good.
Okay, I like it. I feel pretty satisfied as well. You're done. Quick, easy summer pasta.
I'm so awkward.
Final taste test of the pasta.
It looks creamy as heck.
I'm very excited. Let's do it.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's so good.
As soon as it hit my mouth, I started losing it. Because it's like lemony, which is fresh, but then there's also the heat, and then there's the creaminess of the cheese.
Yes. It's got a little bit of everything in there. It's so
Wow.
good. Obsessed with this.
No, that's really incredible. And so easy.
I know. Took like no time.
I love it.
No chopping, barely any like cleaning. It's just one pot and one strainer.
And that was from the frozen zoodles.
Frozen zoodles.
You didn't even cook them.
I know. Pretty good.
It's a good one.
We are back with another summer recipe here, you guys. Today we are making the grinder salad sandwiches, which I am so excited for. They sound crazy delicious. And it's actually our first time making them, but I thought it would still be fun to throw into this video. I feel like I crave sandwiches so much during the summer months just because I love just a cold, delicious sandwich. And this one looks amazingly refreshing and delicious. So let's go ahead and get to making it. I think I'm gonna start by just like chopping up everything and throwing it in a bowl, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so we have our lettuce and our onion in here, and now we're gonna sort of start to assemble the grinder salad. So mayonnaise, first step. She uses like a pretty good amount of it. I'm gonna start with like two big spoonfuls, and we can always add more if we need it. Some white wine vinegar in there for a little bit of acidity.
Minced garlic.
Minced garlic.
Banana
Red pepper flakes.
wine vinegar, red onion, first.
Look at that.
Yeah, it looks pretty yummy, huh? So the only thing that we're really missing for this, which actually I'm pretty disappointed about, to be honest, is the banana peppers or pepperoncinis. I don't know, are those the same thing? I don't know, but whatever. And I just love pepperoncinis. So I am sort of disappointed that we don't have some of those to add in, but we couldn't find them at Trader Joe's today, and that's where we were grocery shopping, so
Apparently
It's
they
all
didn't
good.
have it. Like,
Yeah, they said that they just don't carry either of them. You know, Trader Joe's gets weird about what they carry sometimes. Like, sometimes they just don't have everything.
I was surprised they didn't have one or the other though.
I know, yeah, it was sort of strange. Here's what we have. I'm gonna try a little bite of it to see if we want more heat, more salt, more pepper.
Good.
A
A little more salt.
Definitely some more salt. I'm gonna do a little bit more pep. I think some more garlic and some more chili pepper as well.
A bit more seasoning.
Exactly.
Gotta love when the bread's that fresh.
We're using slightly different meats on ours as well, just because I don't like ham. So we're gonna start off with some turkey.
Yeah, give me some of that.
And we're not gonna skimp. This is supposed to be a big fat sandwich, so we're using 2 pieces of turkey each.
Hey, baby girl.
Okay. Turkey. Some for us, some for Molly. Salami. Wabam, wabam. All right. And now we are going to throw the cheese into our toaster oven so that it gets a little melty.
Yum, yum, yum.
All right, close that bad boy up. So here's everything ready to go. Connor put his meat side in the oven. I kept mine cold, melted the cheese. We have the grinder salad, and then we have tomatoes and onion cut up. Connor's gonna add some pickles to his, and I think I'm going to add some avocado to mine. And we're just going to assemble now. Great, quick, easy, but like, I think going to be delicious lunch. Like, how amazing does this look, you guys? I am super excited to try a bite of this.
Mmm.
Oh my goodness.
No, it's a perfect summer sandwich.
Right? Mmm.
Almost makes it like a creamy sandwich.
You guys gotta try this.
Wow, that's so easy too.
It's so good.
Or we should bring this out at the cottage. Perfect cottage sandwich.
100%. Hi guys, welcome to what is going to be the last video in my summer recipes video. Really excited about this one because today we are making ceviche or aguachile, whatever you want to call it. This is a recipe that you guys are just going to love. It's so good for lunch, great for dinner too, really anytime. I am making it for lunch today, so let's get into it. So the first thing you have to do is defrost your shrimp. I've already done that here. I'm using the Argentinian red shrimp from Trader Joe's, which is my favorite shrimp ever. It's so good in this too. You're going to want to grab a bowl that you think will be big enough. But this one, I think I want maybe one size bigger. Yes, just in case. And we're going to start by prepping our shrimp. We're gonna cut it into sort of smaller pieces. I'll show you how. So I take my shrimp and I cut it straight down the middle like this so that it is sort of half the size, and then I cut it into small pieces going this way so that you end up with just some really tiny bits. We are going to be cooking these only in lemon juice. So actually if you let shrimp sit in lemon juice for about an hour, it will cook, so it's safe to eat. It's not raw anymore, but you know, without cooking on the stove. So you do want the pieces to be sort of small, that way they do cook all the way through. And then with the cut up pieces here, I just throw them directly into that bowl. That's sort of where we're going to build our dish. Okay, we continue on with the chopping now. We're gonna add about 1/4 cup of water and then 1 jalapeno, and you can, you know, add as many of these as you want depending on your spice level. This is how much I'm going to use. Have our mixture here, and we are going to pour into our bowl. Oh my God, it's so spicy, you guys. I always make it so spicy. Okay. Pour in. There we go. I'm going to add in salt, quite a bit, because you want this to have a nice salty flavor, and pepper. And wild card ingredient, you absolutely don't have to use this, but I'm gonna throw in some of the ranch seasoning blend from Trader Joe's. I just think that this helps to cut through some of the heat a little bit since it is pretty spicy. We have everything in there, and now we are going to mix to make sure that everything gets a good coating of the juice, in particular the shrimp, because that juice is what's going to cook the shrimp and make it safe to eat without cooking it, you know, on the stove. And what we're going to do is leave this for an hour inside of the fridge. The shrimp is going to start to turn a little bit whiter, almost less translucent, and that's when you'll know that it's ready to go. Gave this a good mix, and now we wait. A little more than an hour later, and we're gonna check in on our ceviche. Alrighty, let's check this baby out. It should be good to go now. Oh, definitely. Here, I'll show you what I mean about knowing when it's done. So see how much more white these pieces of shrimp are in here? That's how you know that they're cooked through. As I said, it really only takes about an hour. And that's really it. That's the recipe. You can eat this a lot of different ways. You can obviously just eat it as is. You can put it on tostadas. We've made tacos with this before. Oh, you know what I'm totally forgetting, you guys, like a dummy? The avocado. You add the avocado afterwards because you don't want it to sort of like brown up inside of the ceviche, but I have half an avocado here that I'm going to dice up and throw in. But other than that, it's done. And as I said, there's a lot of different ways you can eat it. I think today I'm literally just going to eat it with some chips, just dipping it in there and enjoying. I sort of wanted to do tostadas this time, but I couldn't find any at Trader Joe's, so chips it is. Which is really good too, and obviously gives the same sort of vibe as eating it on a tostada. This also lasts really well in the fridge. I've kept it in there for a couple of days. I haven't kept it in for too long, mostly because I've just always wanted to eat it. But you definitely can like make this ahead of time. You can make it the night before and let it sit all night, and the longer it sits, the more flavorful it becomes inside all of that juice and sauce that we made. Got my potato chips here, or not potato chips, Jill, what are you saying? These are corn tortilla chips. Obviously tortilla chips. Last time I had them with the hint of lime tortilla chips. That was amazing as well. I did not test to see how spicy it was this time, so we're gonna see what happens.
What's the kick level?
But when I opened the blender, I did start to choke because of the spice.
The spice?
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. Okay.
I might do some bread too with it.
I like it. You want to try one with the chip first?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, light, fresh.
Not too spicy this time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit at the end.
Yeah, from the jalapeno.
Mmm. Oh, that one's really nice.
Mmm.
Yummy.
That tastes so good, you guys.
Yeah.
I love it. What a delicious lunch.
Right?
And that's it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed learning some new recipes. Let me know down in the comments if you're going to try any of them or if there's another summer recipe that I need to try. I'm so into just the fresh flavors and veggies and all the good produce that is coming up right now since it is summertime. Nothing makes me happier. I appreciate you all watching today's video though, and I will see you in my next one.